And here he is. It's the pack. And this one has... We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. And he scores with the counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter lands. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominant. There's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They exchange punches. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. That jab doesn't score. They block the left there. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Beautiful counter shot. They both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
What's he doing?
On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Misses with the straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come.
Calm yourself down.
Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab misses. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
There's a counter shot. Throws the jab but does not score. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
he misses with that straight left. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He missed with the jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last. And there's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. You all right?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Counter punching. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain, though.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Round 7, here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Do you believe this? No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. Threw a punch and just got countered. They are giving us a high-tempo show. They exchange punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Get back out there.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. It's bombs away. Can't find a home for that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
What a dominant performance.